Warning! This video contains spoilers of the creepypasta. If you want to find out what happens in it, then pause the video, click the link in the description, and read it, and then enjoy my review. Thank you very much. Let's continue the video. Hey, how's it going, everybody? My name is Wrathful Blood here, and today I'm going to be continuing my Creepypasta Files series. And today we're going to be looking at one called Easter Eggs Snow on Mount Silver. Now, this is, well, really, it's a kind of a popular one. I mean, lots of people have heard about it. Not too many, but lots. But anyway, the story is, yeah, I'm gonna get into spoiling. There was a warning at the beginning of the video, so, yeah. But, there's gonna be spoilers for the story. If you don't want me to spoil it, like I said, just go ahead and read the creepypasta, then look at my review. Now, Easter eggs Snow on Mount Silver has to do with a person. His name to be exact. I've only read it once so far, but his brother's name is Blake. Both of them played Pokemon for their basic childhood, which is okay for story, I guess. Anyway, they continue to play Pokemon, and they decide to cheat. And well, our main protagonist doesn't like to cheat in games because he thinks it just fucks up the game too much. So, yeah, he just stays away from that while Blake loves cheating, so he uses game shark codes and all that, and he's putting down codes and whatnot. Now, soon, our main protagonist finds Blake, and he just seems to be, there's something not right with him. He seems gloomy, he seems depressed, and everything. And there's a bunch of cartridges on the floor, some of them broken even. And well, let's just say that it's not really happy for Blake. He tries to harm our main protagonist, but before Blake does so, he stops him. So, yeah. But anyway, their mother doesn't know about a single thing, but doesn't know about the whole harming thing, but she notices that Blake is having issues, so she sends him to go get mental help, basically. Sorry, just can't pronounce words. But the protagonist is trying to figure out what's going on, like what went so wrong in this. Well, he finds his brother's Game Boy, Game Shark, and notebook for the cheats under the bed near the wall. So he decides to pick him up and start reading him. He tries out all the cheat codes. Nothing's really wrong. It's just cheat codes. Then he sees one that's all scribbled out. And, well, he can tell by the light, which is nice thinking, to be honest. But he raises the paper up to the light and finds the scribbled out portion. It says, Easter egg. And, well, it doesn't exactly say what it says. It just says Easter egg. It doesn't say anything else. And it has the Game Shark code in it. So he decides to put it in. And, well, he is found on Mount Silver. And technically the whole thing is known as Easter Egg Snow on Mount Silver, which we already know from the title. Now, all of his Pokemon have really low health, and they seem to be fine, except one, which is Typhlosion, where he just seems to be frostbitten and whatnot. Now, he continues walking, and it says every single one of his Pokemon, except Typhlosion, dies. And once he looks in the menu, he sees that every single one of his Pokemon are frostbitten and dead. So, kind of spooky, except Typhlosion, of course. And that, well, he decides to look in his player stats, and he sees like 999 money and like 999 minutes and 999 seconds, which is, if you ask me, it's not really that possible unless somebody commits to Pokemon, which I doubt those two were. I mean, I know they were, interested in Pokemon, but I doubt they were actually just that interested in Pokemon to where they play for very, very long time. I know I wouldn't, but anyway. He goes into a cave and goes down the thing, and his player just keeps saying it's cold, he can't go back. You know, he sees a Pokeball in the middle of a raised rock, and he sees that it's actually a Celebi. However, the Celebi has black eyes and red pupils, you know, the usual creepypasta eyes, just not the blood, which is actually good, because I'm tired of seeing the fucking blood crying. It's kind of getting old. But before he has a chance to react, it's a Celebi used Perish song. And it's just a really loud, agitating noise, and it's just really aggravating, and it all fades to black. Soon he finds him in another cave, and well, the player is dead, frostbitten and whatnot. Like, he's pretty much a zombie, to be honest. And as you walk down the hole, he says, "It's so cold. I'm so cold," as the picture says in the front. And it just gets darker and darker. And he says, "Mother, I'm so sorry. I can never go back." And there's a light at the end of the tunnel. Once he enters it, it's just a completely white room. When he finds Red just standing there, he decides to go up to Red and decides to fight him. Well, all he has is Typhlosion, and Red has 6 Pokemon, all frostbitten, not completely dead, but frostbitten. And well, he goes and just plays, and he fights these 6 Pokemon with Typhlosion. But the eerie thing is that they're all using Struggle, and they're all dying. Well, his Pokemon's health is just whittled away. It's at 6, and Red has 6 Pokemon, so probably see what's gonna happen. Anyway, they keep going, and Espeon, a Snorlax, and whatnot goes until the last Pokemon is a Pikachu. And it's a pretty fucked up Pikachu, missing an arm and a leg and whatnot. But before Typhlosion has a chance to attack, Pikachu uses Pain Split, in which it kills Typhlosion and Pikachu. Now, Red is revealed to be the same as the player, Blake. And Blake's character says, his brother Blake, not actually him, but Blake's character says it's all over. And well, it says that used Destiny Bond, and Pikachu just freaks the fuck out for a bit. And well, the player says he shut off the Game Boy, and he was just really traumatized, as any other character would. But the bad thing is, whenever he tries to play another game on that same Game Boy, the same thing happens again and again. Which is kind of fucking spooky, so he just stopped playing it altogether and just decided to, move on with his life. And nothing else happens, and his brother, if I remember correctly, gets out of the psychiatric help, but not real. He doesn't really, he's not really fixed, as we should say. So, but that's the end of the creepypasta. Now, I have just a couple questions, to be honest, here. Now, like I said, this is basically my review right now. I just told you the overview, this is my review now. If you want more detail on the overview, I got, there's a link in the description below to where it sends you to the story, and you can read it all for yourself. Now, I've seen this in the comments, but, not YouTube comments, but the comments in the story. And well, lots of people are saying, yeah, it's awesome, but some people actually have a pretty good point. How do you go insane from a video game? Well, normally, this, scary game, you can't go insane from it, literally, but this scary game, you wouldn't normally, get traumatized from it, because it's just a game, it's just a scary game, none of it's real. Well, sure, you can, what I'm trying to say here is, you can get traumatized by any game, but it's not really going to do anything to you, because it's just a game. Now, unless it was something like some fucking CIA project, like Polybius, which we'll get to later in the series, but it's not. So there's no fucking government involvement with it. It's just a plain Easter egg that they've taken out and somebody found it. So yeah, it just really made me wonder. Now the Easter egg thing, I think, is something new, because when you see a lot of creepypastas that usually talk about this, all you see is the reasoning. This must be a glitch, or this must be a hack, or some shit like that. But the Easter egg thing, I think, is taking a new approach, to be honest. I mean, sure, it's gonna be probably seen in other creepypastas, or it's gonna be seen in other creepypastas. But this is a unique view that I normally don't see much. Then again, I'm just looking at the creepypastas that everybody is talking about. So yeah. How I came across this, there's actually a game that you can play, in which I have the link for up there. But it's an interesting game, and I actually like the way the game is. Really, it's just one of those games that really gets you. And I think it stays true to the creepypasta with everything. And I think it's just a bit better, as it doesn't mention insanity or anything like the creepypasta. Of course, it's a game, but yeah. And I seen a YouTube named Luigi Kid Gaming, which I'll send you the link to the video of him playing the game and his channel if you want to see it. I mean, he's a cool guy, to be honest. And there's other people that played this game too, so you might want to look at it. Some Ordinary Gamers played it. Risk Room, I think, played it. I'd have to double check that, but lots of YouTubers played it. So if you think your favorite YouTuber played it, go ahead, look it up in the search bar. It's called Easter Egg, Snow on Mount Silver, and well, yeah. Overall, this is a great creepypasta. I think I advise it to you. Sure, there's a couple flaws in there, but what really isn't? And well, I'd say it's a good read. I mean, it's not the best read like Ben Drowned and whatnot, because of course you can't beat that. That's kind of high to beat. But other than that, it's really not that bad, to be honest. It's really, really good, and I advise you to read it. I advise you to take a look at the game. If you think you want to try the game, I'll leave a link in the description below, like the link, like the thing and whatnot. So yeah. Now, I've got a couple announcements to make. First of all, while I was gone for so long, I really haven't had the time to do the Creepypasta Files, and the games, that's going to be put on hold for a while, as my computer's a piece of shit, as anybody else's, except the more popular ones, because they have better computers. So all I have is just a stupid laptop with a monitor and whatnot. Blah blah, yada yada yada. You've probably heard this before. But yeah, and the next one, I'm not going to say please like and subscribe. All I really like for you to do is just view my videos, just watch them. You don't have to like or subscribe, because I know a lot of people don't like, and subscribing is kind of a far-fetched thing. So yeah, if you want to, you can like and subscribe. That'd be nice, but you don't have to. Like, of course, your better judgment, duh. But I think as long as you're viewing the videos, I think you're pretty much a good person, and you could be interested in me, who knows, but yeah. So if you want to look at more, I'm going to put my Facebook page in the description, and my channel, and pretty soon I'm going to be making a new Twitter account, so I'll include that in there some later time. But, like I said, thank you for watching. If you want to like and subscribe, you don't really have to, but I'm not forcing you to. I'm not trying to antagonate. I'm not trying to encourage you to do it. I'm just telling you, if you want to do it, go ahead and do it. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next episode.